Okay guys, so in this week's video, we will be taking a look at the corbettmaths Numeracy 5 a day and the 5 a day foundation from May the 30th on the old exam board. So it's a GCSE A star to G grade maths, okay? So it's looking at the old specification, but it will still be appropriate for your paper 2s and paper 3s. For those of you doing GCSE 9 to 1 higher and foundation maths for AQA, Edexcel, OCR, and all other exam boards such as WJEC, the IGCSE, the CIE, okay, and any other appropriate exam boards, okay, for GCSE 9 to 1 maths. Okay, as ever, feel free to obviously pause the video, guys, try the questions yourselves, and then press play when you're ready. This is the first question. Write the value of 5 in the number 756. Well, it's 50, isn't it? 756. So the value of 5 represents 5 tens, which is 50, okay? That's my units column, that's my tens column, that's my hundreds column, okay? So make sure that you're happy with your place value, okay, or place values, okay? Hundreds column is the 7, tens column is the 5, units column, okay, or the ones column you may have heard it referred as. Second question, oranges cost X pence each. Write an expression for the cost of 5 oranges. Well, if they cost X pence each, then it will cost 5x, okay? Because it's 5 lots of X, okay? It's 5 times X, which is 5x. Bananas cost Y pence each. Write down an expression for the total cost of 1 orange and 1 banana. It will be X plus Y or Y plus X, okay? Either convention is right, okay? Either way, you can write it as X plus Y or Y plus X, okay? And this is what I call an expression, because X and Y can take any values. In our cases, or in our case, any value that is strictly bigger than or equal to 0, essentially, okay? Because obviously, everything that is charged in pence or pounds is a positive number, okay? It's never a negative number, okay? So in this context, yeah, 5x will always be strictly greater than or equal to 0, and y plus x or x plus y will be strictly greater than or equal to 0. Obviously, it can't be equal to 0 because it costs that much, okay? Unless it's free, of course. Next question. Ben buys a packet of 60 balloons. 25% of them are red. Work out 25% of 60. Well, that's actually the same as dividing it by 4. Okay, because 50% is divided by 2, so 25% are divided by 4. 60 divided by 4, guys, is 15, okay? So make sure that you are happy with your percentage, decimal, and fraction conversions, okay? 50% of something means that I half it, I divide it by 2, okay? 25% therefore is half of 50%, so it's half of a half, essentially, which is going to be a quarter, okay? So you divide it by 4. Okay, a percentage of an amount, that topic is. 3/5 of them are yellow. Work out 3/5 of 60. So it's a fraction of an amount. I divide by the bottom and times by the top. So divide by the denominator times by the numerator. 60 divided by 5 is 12. 12 times 3 is equal to 36, okay, because 12 works out 1/5, but I want 3/5, so it's 12 add 12 add 12, or 12 times 3, which is 36, guys, okay, so that is a fraction of an amount, okay. Next question, it's reading scales. What weight is shown on the scales? We're looking at kilograms here. That's 70, 71, 72, 73 kilos it's pointing to, okay? So make sure that you're really accurate when you are reading these, like, readometers, we call them, okay? Okay. Examiners are quite picky in this year, so you will have to be exact, okay, with these sort of questions, okay? Obviously, if it's not very clear on the piece of paper or your exam, then they will, of course, allow a leeway, but for these, I can't expect them allowing like a leeway, because it's nice and clear here, okay, on paper and on my screen. Next question, calculate the perimeter. So the perimeter is the distance around the shape. This is a compound shape, okay, because it's made up of multiple different shapes, okay. That's 10, that's 4, that has to be 6 centimeters, okay. That has to be 5, because that's 9, that's 4. 9 take away 4 is 5. So the distance around this shape, guys, is 10 plus 9 is 19, plus 4 is 23, plus the 5 is 28, 28 plus 6 is 34, plus the 4 is 38. And the units for perimeter is in centimeters, guys. Okay. This is the next section now, the May the 30th 5-a-day foundation, okay, tier maths, okay, so it's aimed at foundation students, okay. First question, 1/3 plus 2/7, so writing it under a common denominator, so I do 3 times 7, so it's out of 21. I then do 7 times 1, so I'm going to circle this here, so it's cross multiplying, so 7 times 1 or 1 times 7 is 7, plus 3 times 2 or 2 times 3. So 7 plus 6 is equal to 13. So the answer is 13/21. Okay, that's how you add fractions with different denominators. Okay, make sure that you put it under the same denominator. If ever you are in doubt, just times the bottom ones together, and then sometimes it may simplify at the end, it may not. Okay, it just depends on the nature of the question. Okay, this one here, I'm doing a subtraction. Again, 7 times 3 is 21. Here, I've got to be a bit more careful. I do 4 times 3, which is 12. And then I'm going to do a takeaway, because it's a subtraction. 7 times 1, which is 7. Okay, or 1 times 7. So, I'm timesing these two together, just obviously be clear. And then I'm doing a cross multiplication. So, I'm doing 3 times 4, which is 12. And then 7 times 1 is 7. Okay, 12 take away 7 out of 21, okay, because 7 times 3 is 21, is 5/21. Okay, so make sure that you are happy with that. Okay, next question, guys. Okay, a health club wants to survey people about their gym equipment, their new gym equipment. The owner decides to ask people walking past the entrance to the health club, is it going to give reliable result? Give a reason for your answer. Well, the answer is no, because the person or the people may not be part of that gym, so they may not have a gym membership or be part of the gym. Okay, so you can put that they may not be part of the gym. Okay, or they may not be customers of the gym, you could say, so they may not be customers of the gym. Okay, or they may be, we obviously don't know, but if it's people walking past the entrance, okay, then are they going to be managers? Are they going to be owners? Like, no one actually knows, okay? So I'm saying no here from a point of view that they may obviously not be customers, first of all, to the gym. So they may not have any idea about the gym equipment. Okay, just because someone walks past an entrance doesn't mean that they are an employee of the gym, the manager of a gym, the company owner of the gym, okay, the customer of a gym. It may be someone walking by to walk, I don't know, to like the city centre or to like a shop like next to the gym, let's say, okay, or for any other reason, okay, whether it's like meet a friend or whatever, if you know what I mean. Okay, next question, find the value of x. Well, angles in the triangle add up to 180. So x plus 20 plus x plus 10 plus x has to equal 180. I'm going to have 3x plus 30 is equal to 180. Okay, subtract 30 on both sides and then divide by 3. Okay, So I'm going to have x is equal to 150 divided by 3, okay, which is equal to 50, okay. So x is equal to 50 degrees. Now watch out here, make sure that we answer the question, because sometimes they might say find the smallest angle or find the biggest angle. Okay, so make sure that you are always answering the question, guys, okay, in the exam. Okay, next question, show that this is a right angled triangle. Well, we're going to use Pythagoras. If we do 9 squared plus 12 squared, okay, does that equal 15 squared? Okay, so let's work this out together. Okay, 9 squared we should know is 81, 12 squared is 144, and 15 squared, okay, I know actually, okay, is 225. Okay, so the question now is, does 81 plus 144, does that equal 225? Okay. Okay. It obviously does, okay, because we are showing that it's a right angle, but let's just go ahead here and actually prove it. Let's just write it on here because I've not got any space, and then we'll delete it. 81 plus 144, so using our column addition, okay, 1 plus 4 is 5, 8 plus 4 is 12, so 2 carry the 1, 1 plus 1 is 2, so that does confirm my answer, because it follows Pythagoras' theorem, which is a squared plus b squared is equal to c squared. If you're ever proving that a triangle is right angled, you are using Pythagoras' theorem, a squared plus b squared plus c squared, or if it involves an angle, then you'll be using SOHCAHTOA. Okay, sine is opposite over hypotenuse, cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse, and tangent or tan of theta is adjacent opposite over the adjacent. Okay, so you're always using Pythagoras if you're looking at length, or SOHCAHTOA trigonometry if it involves angles as well, okay, for right angled triangles. Okay, right guys, last question for today's video. Okay, expand and simplify x plus y squared. So it's a double bracket, so it's x plus y times x plus y. So expanding this double bracket, everything in the first bracket is being times by everything in the second bracket. Okay, x times x is x squared. Okay, x times y is xy. Y times x is xy or yx, okay, either way is the same, okay, and then y times y is y squared, okay, so hopefully you are much happier and familiar now with expanding double brackets here involving anything, okay. It can involve just pure letters or letters and numbers, okay. Simplifying this, okay, remember that we have to simplify and expand, okay, so now we've expanded it, collecting like terms, xy plus xy is 2 lots of xy, so we get x squared plus 2xy plus y squared. Okay, and that's my answer for that double bracket expansion. Okay, so that's how I expand brackets. Okay, so I do x times x, x times y, y times x, and then y times y. Okay, so that's using the FOIL method, but you are welcome to use any method, whether it's the grid method, okay, FOIL method, or any other method that gets you to this answer. That's how we expand, okay, and simplify double brackets. Okay, don't ever forget to simplify your expression. Okay, these are usually worth 2 marks on a foundation or a higher tier paper. 1 mark for expanding, and then 1 mark for collecting your like terms. So make sure that you are happy with how to collect like terms. If you're not, then go watch one of my older videos, okay, on how to collect like terms, okay. But I'm assuming, okay, that you're happy with that, okay, when it's just revision, Okay, right guys, that's the end of today's short, sharp video. Thank you so much for watching. If you did find this useful, please hit that like button. Please subscribe to the channel if you're new. And lastly, please click that bell icon so you don't miss out on further and future videos for GCSE Maths, Key Stage 3 Maths, Key Stage 2 Maths, Key Stage 1 Maths, and the occasional A-Level Pure and A-Level Further Pure Maths. Okay, but that's it for me today, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you for the next one. Bye for now.